hello and welcome. But I'm so excited because I feel like this quarantine has brought so many innovative ideas. And I know you guys have been thinking and planning and have a new show. So I'm just wondering, can you tell the world about what your quarantine has looked like and what produced this idea for the show Cousins?
Well, that's two-part.
Yeah.
Quarantine, I think, for all of us has been like, the first month and a half, I think we all quarantined individually to make sure we were all safe. Maya was here. I was in New York. DeJohna just came from New York from visiting me. And there's been a lot of cooking.
Yep.
There's been a lot of like reconnecting in terms of like in our immediate households. And then after that, then we kind of came together knowing that each other was safe. And the show was born out of, who wants to take that?
The show, we were actually working on this show for probably like 8 months before the quarantine. Almost a year before the quarantine happened.
I mean, the idea was birthed long before.
But we definitely just during the quarantine, the idea of the show is we have like Taco Tuesdays and like Sunday night dinners as a family, and nothing is off topic. We talk about sex, religion, politics. So
everything
pretty much,
your family talks about. Y'all get along.
So we were growing through some stuff, and we wanted to allow our family, the community, to grow with us. And we thought, what a better time, since we all have time right now with COVID, to launch it and kind of start growing and have those hard conversations and kind of like grow as a family and get closer, but also as individuals.
Yeah, amen.
Well, what is it like working with family? Is it different? Because I feel like I've seen you guys collaborate in different ways, musically in certain ways, and so what is it like being back working with family and working with the group?
I mean, we do this all the time. Literally, I don't think it's any mystery to people that our family is very close knit, and we like to support each other on ideas, creative ventures, and things like that. So that's very common within our household, within the way that we grew up. So we do have a lot of projects together. You will frequently see all of us doing stuff together, just mixed combinations. But we're enjoying it. And, I think this was one of those rare opportunities where we did all get to work together again at the same time, working on this one common goal. So it's been refreshing because, like I said, we always have these conversations. We always, whether they be on the phone, in person.
We're going to have them when we get off with you. So.
Yeah. We do spend a lot more time together. We do talk every day, all day now. So it's like when we normally would only talk like 3 times a week. Like, good morning.
Good morning and good night.
Yeah.
Well, what is the thing through this show that you've maybe learned that you didn't know after already spending so much time together? I mean, because you're talking about sex and love and all that stuff. You're like,
we were so caught off guard because we were talking with someone. They were asking us what is the thing that kind of annoys us about each other? And everything that we all said about each other, I think we were all blindsided, legit. I was like, wait.
I was not.
So wait, what? So what?
When we got off, Meagan had a whole combo. We had a whole hour combo about it.
I was like, so wait, why did I know that? Okay, so wait, be more specific. How do I think
it was new developments.
That's why.
Because I'm old and it's been here for a long time, so I was not shocked at all. I knew y'all was gonna say that.
So there's some healing happening on the show. I feel like that.
On the last one, Meagan cried. It was sad.
Yeah.
On the last episode.
Well, I know you guys have had a lot of amazing guests on the show. T.I., Safari. Who are some other guests, and are there any highlights that we can expect from the special guests that you guys have on the show?
Well, we have more people that are kind of lined up now. So we've just been working on the new episodes, but we had Dr. Melina Abdullah. We had Yellow Pain, who we were really excited about because he, is a young rapper, a young activist who people are really just starting to catch wind to. And what he did, the video that he shot, it was very, very informative for us. Yeah. So we're trying to do people that people that you're excited to hear from, but also people that you don't know or you're getting to know, and people who have a lot to say and a lot to add to the conversation of just culture, community, just progressive everything across the board, and people that we know. It's kind of like we're being a part of that launch pad for them because we know they're going to be what they're going to be because they really have something to really add to the conversation in a way to impact us all. That's really going to be, I think, a big kind of transitional moment. Yeah. Right. So
what is one of the most, I guess, the toughest topics that you guys have talked about so far?
I would say number one was the episode we did with Dr. Melina, which was
Black
about Black Lives Matter. And then I also think the one that we did about the European standard of beauty.
Yeah.
And, you know, even in the conversation as it pertains to Black Lives Mattering, you know, it's not black against white or black against anything else. It's everybody against racism, you know? So
yeah.
And being a little appropriate along the way.
Yes.
And have a little fun. You gotta have a little family fun.
I gotta tease you.
No, I know you guys caught up. So now, so what does a Friday night look like for the family? It's Friday today, and is there any turn up involved? What is the fun?
We always
didn't have a bunch of stuff today. I'm gonna tell you how this day has rolled out. It would have already been some more wine happening.
And a little
we usually
tequila.
stay, and we might end up in the jacuzzi, some chips and salsa. You know, ordering some food. It's definitely a party. Usually, all the time it turns into. And then we have our long, drawn-out family conversation.
But it's also like a fellowship.
Yeah, for sure.
Like we prayed before here. Yeah, it's balance. We literally prayed before.
We literally prayed before we got on here with you. Yeah.
I love that. What does your prayer look like? Is there any special thing you can do that I can? Because I've heard everyone who's ever worked with you guys, they always say how amazing you guys are to work with and how nice and like it's just like you bring that energy into every room. So if there's a piece of that prayer, I can maybe like channel.
I mean, you know, what we were praying for beforehand was really just about like, you know, Lord, let us be in alignment. Let us want what you want for us more than what we think we want for ourselves. Mm-hmm. Let us be, you know, clear to just hear your voice and to be following what you have for us. Mm-hmm. And let us just have peace and let us be effective in the world. And I think that's kind of the biggest thing about our prayer is it's not just about what we want. Mm-hmm. It's about like God tell us what you want for us because what you want for us is better than what we think we want for ourselves.
Amen.
And then once you have the confirmation of God, you're unstoppable. You're absolutely unstoppable. Like no matter what doors are shut in your face, no matter who tells you you're not this enough, you're not that enough, you're not, you know, whatever's not going to work out for you. It doesn't matter. When God has told you it's going to happen,
when God
it's going to happen.
Yes,
Amen.
exactly.
Period.
And when it's a no, it's not. No, this is not for you. It's I have something better for you.
Amen.
All right. Well, one of the things that always heals me and we talk about a lot is music. So I'm curious to know what is on your playlist. What are you listening to? What are you twerking to? Do you twerk?
You know, I have to start this one off. Listen to my husband. He's always like in the rotation. It just depends on what mood because he has such a spectrum of music. Mm-hmm. So it depends on what mood I'm in. But right now, I've been like a little turn up. So he has this project out called Optimal Music with his manager, and it's definitely the turn ups. But I've been on that with a mix of Zapp and Roger. I don't know why Computer Love makes me feel like
so happy.
You know what I think that is? And was it Boys in the Hood? And he's like pulling the car right before he got jacked. I think it was Computer Love. And
what is that?
Like, Menace to Society. I think it was. But anyways, I don't know why I feel so like connected to it right now. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so lately it's been a little Zapp and Roger mixed with some ratchet, you know, things here and there.
Mm-hmm. My rap shit is Migos right now. It is. I've been like fight night. I've been working out to like Migos. I've been literally hitting it with it. Hit it with the left. Hit it with the right. But then I'm also the extreme. I like Migos, and then I want like her and Janae. Right. So I want like a little emotion. I want to grow through some stuff.
Some gospel, of course.
Yeah, that's every morning.
Won't it do it?
Steady
word. So I just
I love it. We got the full spectrum.
I'm a total like 80s and 90s, early 2000s. I have the old music. So, you know, right now, like my current stuff, like I'm listening to a little bit of Doja Cat, but in the same breath, like after that, I'll play NWA, Express Yourself. You know, so it just depends. Like I have a little bit of everything, but mostly
best 90s and 80s like playlists.
I'm a pretty decent DJ.
Do you share your playlist? Is there any way we can go and listen to the playlist?
Listen.
Apple Music after this. No.
Meagan Good. Yeah, you might have to do a playlist.
Yeah. You should totally release the playlist. Come on now, share. Sharing is caring.
Yeah. I've been on the old school, like
and you remind me of the stuff that I forgot.
Yeah, she'll take you back for sure.
Good time. Like that's the old and then some Guns N' Roses, and then back to Roger and Zapp, and then to some time in our lives.
I feel like a karaoke episode needs to happen because
my God, that's our family thing. That's what we do.
Is it okay? Perfect. I want to be invited to that. So what I do want to know is obviously we know your work in the movies, and I know you're directing now as well. So I'm curious to know, are there any projects outside of the show that you guys are working on as it relates to making movies, acting in movies, or anything of the such?
We got a bunch of stuff all across the board. I was in the middle of working on a show for Amazon. It's an untitled project called Harlem. And it's with the producer creator is Tracy Oliver, as well as Amy Poehler Farrell. And really, really cool, kind of like, I don't want to say what it's compared to because they don't like when I compare it to anything, but basically it's a New York experience of living in Harlem and dating in your early 30s. And we have a few different things.
I directed and executive produced a show that Lamaya stars in called A La Carte. It's a millennial play.
So good.
Yeah,
Dating.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous.
Of this girl who ends up being on the last word in her life. She wants to on the side, like a side chick. So the perfect girl turns out being.
She's such a good girl.
I've seen the meme where it's like Beyonce has the same amount of hours in the day that we all do, and I feel like now I have to apply that to you guys because over this quarantine, I'm like, you guys have shows and movies and are like helping the community and talking about so many great things, and I can't wait for people to see the show. Well, I'll definitely be checking it out. Thank you guys so much for taking the time of doing this, and I appreciate it. I know everyone can't wait to watch the show.
Episodes 1 to 4 are available now. And more coming. It's just the beginning. We just get started.
What's up? It's your girl, Meagan Good Franklin.
And Lamaya Good Bellinger.
And I'm Buchanan Tulsa.
And we are your cousins. And you're watching
That Grape Juice
live.